World United Pro Wrestling. Proud to bring you the greatest wrestling in the world.
Are you ready?
Oh.
Is you ready?
Ready.
You say you ready.
Oh.
Whole squad ready.
Ready.
Is you ready?
Huh?
Are you ready?
Ready.
Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got?
Oh.
No, not on my watch.
No way.
Bring what you got, I'm going to the top.
Hey.
You can bring what you got, I'm going to the top.
Woo.
Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top.
Are you ready? You know what time it is, right?
Welcome to United Pro Wrestling, and welcome to Monday Night. We are live here from Atlantic City, New Jersey, coming off the heels of an incredible, monumental GoldRush pay-per-view. Thank you for joining us tonight. I am Adam Thompson, and as always, I am happy to bring you all the play-by-play action for the next generation of pro wrestling. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Tonight, we have all the fallout from GoldRush.
The great heist, Ace Andrews stealing the world title last night, but we also have a new women's world champion, and she will make her first title defense here tonight as Unstoppable Ultra takes on Fannigan. And then we'll have the winner of the Showcase Invitational, Koba Mabuchi, going one-on-one with DWI.
But my goodness, it begins with a new World Heavyweight Champion.
Making his way to the ring accompanied by the painkiller Christian Crane. He is the new United Heavyweight Champion of the world. This is the Ace of Spades, Ace Andrews.
Let's take you back to last night, where Tauro defended the World Heavyweight Championship against Ace Andrews, and this was a classic, folks. Tauro fought back, put hands and feet all over the #1 contender. Ace Andrews wouldn't stop. Low blow, he tried to slink out of here. Tauro chased him down, slammed him off the cage, hit him with the Durango Frog Splash, and we thought it was over. But before we could think it, some music hit. All a distraction for Vince Van Hood. Yes, Vince Van Hood. From the top of the steel cage, cross-body super kick. It leads to the perfect illusion. And it leads to a new World's Heavyweight Champion. And we learned this morning that Tauro required surgery on that injured knee. And I want to wish him a speedy recovery, thank him for everything that he did. He was a great champion and he didn't deserve what happened to him last night. It's a damn shame. But time marches forward and we're about to hear from the new world champion.
Isn't it great when a plan comes together? Because no matter how much you people cry, your feelings don't count. The only thing that matters is the man in the arena. And there's no doubt that the Ace of Spades was the man in the world's most famous arena last night. Let me say it nice and slow for you idiots in Atlantic City. Last night, I did what you all said was impossible. I beat Tauro 1, 2, 3 in the middle of this ring, and I put that fat ass on a first thing smoking back to Mexico. You people don't like that? I showed you a masterclass on risk and reward, and there's no bigger reward than this, the United World's Heavyweight Championship. You people finally get it. This is a takeover. We are the Syndicate of Pro Wrestling, and if you don't like it, you can suck my...
The 101 is here and he's wondering how all these squares got in his ring. Andrews here giving himself flowers like his parents never hugged him. Good God, go play in some traffic. Who do y'all think y'all are?
Yeah, I'm the guy that crippled your ass a couple weeks ago.
Really? Because you look a lot like that guy that got his ass whooped last night and put through the announce table. Let's check that videotape. Yeah, that looks like you, Krusty Kreme. Look at that slack Joe looking like Magilla Gorilla. That's called a receipt, my boy. And if you feel froggy, I'm glad to write you another.
Henry, so many jokes. But you know what the funniest part is? You were the first sucker. Everything I got, I took from you. I screwed you at the Lone Star, and then I cashed in big. So really, I should be thanking you, too.
It sounds like you think you're the man. That's cool. You got some henchmen, you got some manifestos, that's all good. But you ain't nothing. Cause you ain't been fighting. You just been organizing. But if you really are what you say you are, if you really are a superstar, you really top of the food chain, then be a man. Have no fear. Put that belt on the line right here tonight, my boy, and see if you can go one-on-one with the one of one.
Will Ace accept the challenge?
This is not a charity. I can't just give you a title match. But today is your lucky day, Henry. The Ace has an offer you can't refuse. All you gotta do is go one-on-one with the Diamond Jewel Vince Van Hood right here tonight. The odds are simple. You win, you get a title shot. But if you lose and you take your crippled ass to the back of the line. How about that? So, what's it gonna be, Henry? Are you willing to take the risk?
You got a deal. Tonight, Vince Van Hood, you find out what happens when these boys want to be He-Men. Pow, pow, the end.
Solo Henry just made a deal with the devil. Tonight, the one-of-one gets his opportunity for revenge and the World Heavyweight title. Van Hood versus Solo Henry. Henry wins, he gets a title shot, and that's our main event tonight. But that's not all, folks. We'll have Koba Mabuchi as he looks to continue the momentum against DWI, and then we'll see the women's champion of the world, Unstoppable Ultra, as she defends the title for the first time against Fannigan, only on United.
Eric Tyler does not like great people. The champ is here! Via satellite. The Animal Stone just can't do back-to-backs. I'm a champ, not a peon. That's why those that stepped up get peed on. Last night, I beat the odds, just like I did when I sprang from my daddy's nuts. One opponent, two opponents, doesn't even matter. I am legend. I am the Animal Stone! Eric Tyler thinks he can control the best wrestler in the world. The Animal does what he wants, when he wants. So next week, the Troublemaker will be live in that ring. So hate me, then get over it.
I guess we will not be seeing the middleweight champion of the world, but we do have our main event set for later tonight. Henry Van Hood. Henry wins, he gets a title shot, but now it's time for our first match of the evening.
Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something.
The new women's champion of the world.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is your opening contest of the evening. Making her way to the ring from Seoul, South Korea, she is the new United Women's Champion of the World. This is Unstoppable Ultra.
What a contest we saw last night as the two biggest stars in the women's division clash. Riley Q, Unstoppable Ultra, and Riley went straight for the gusto at the beginning. Attacked Ultra with chair shots, 5-6, vertical lounge, but Ultra kicked out. She showed the fortitude. It's why this woman came back from 12 months from a broken neck and doing moves like that. My goodness. But everything changed right here. Big super kick took Riley to the floor and set up the GTS. The Galactic Tibia Syndrome turned the lights out of Riley Q. And Unstoppable Ultra avenged her only loss. She is now 175-1. as she begins her second reign as United Women's Champion.
And her opponent, representing the Anti, from Denver, Colorado, weighing in at 121 pounds, this is Faye Fannigan.
And here comes the gloom. She is the master of the abortion. This is Faye Fannigan as she makes her way down to the ring. The white might be the best opportunity she's had in a long time. She can capture the Women's Championship right here tonight off a champion that's beat up, quite frankly. No one takes 6-7 chair shots like that and just comes back the next day fine. So Faye Fannigan with the opportunity of a lifetime tonight. Can she make the most of it? And folks, this title match is brought to you by Every Other Automotive Partners. When you're looking for your next vehicle, make sure that you go to Every Other Dealership. Oh my, Faye Fannigan through the ropes to kick this one off. Did not give Ultra a chance to even square up, lock up, nothing. I'm not even sure the bell rang. Fannigan through the rope, she wipes out Ultra. And this is what people are bringing to the table against Unstoppable Ultra these days. You get her started before she's ready, and the dubious needs continue. Faye Fannigan, the beneficiary of action, has right hands and chops, punches rain down from the gloom. And she's beginning to stop out the women's champion and letting the crowd know. The crowd doesn't like it. As the crowd saw the moment they've been waiting for a long time, the return of Unstoppable Ultra. Can Faye Fannigan capture the women's championship? Find out when we come back.
Hey, it's Riley from Every Other Dealership. We're having our big tent, balloon, free money, sticker price, tag on the mirror, spin the wheel sale, and you're not going to want to miss this. We have small cars, big cars, broken down cars, SUVs, trucks, even more trucks. We even got one of these things. So come on down to the big tent, balloon, sticker price, free money, tag on the mirror, spin the wheel sale at Every Other Dealership.
United Pro Wrestling.org and visit UPW.com. Get all the latest and greatest products like the UPW brand hoodie. Show it to your friends. And right now, use the promo code United and you get 10% off.
We are back on Monday night where Faye Fannigan continues her onslaught onto the women's champion of the world, Unstoppable Ultra, as she continues to work over the neck and spine as Ultra fights back. Little surprise, big fireman's carry takes her over the shoulder. Can Ultra build some momentum? Irish whip off the ropes. Looking for a big spine buster as she scoops up Fannigan into the cover. Quick out before the count of two. Fannigan is here for a purpose. Big right hand by Ultra. European uppercut is reversed by Fannigan. Ooh, tiger suplex. As she tosses Ultra over her shoulder. Fannigan, a unique blend. She has strength, she has technique. Look here, she puts the knee right into the spine of Unstoppable Ultra. And until Ultra proves that this is, not her Achilles weakness, opponents are going to keep going to that spine, that neck area, and seeing if her body can put up with the pain. Big clothesline, kick up by Ultra. Kick to the gut. Oh, and a big, looks like an enziguri, no good. Looks like Ultra's still feeling the effects. And Fannigan right on top of the business into the abortion. Oh my, will we have a new women's world champion due to the abortion? Will Ultra tap out? She is hanging on for dear life. And she's able to fight her way out. But she looks like damaged goods, elbow to the head. Big European uppercut. Couple of alternating forearms by Ultra. It's got Faye Fannigan stumbling backwards. She's hanging on the ropes. Ultra shoots her off. Here she comes. Looking for that big sidewalk slam. No, it's countered. Oh, Pegopa. The Pegopa. Faye Fannigan doesn't know where she is. Just like that, Unstoppable Ultra is struck up on her shoulders. GTS. The Galactic Tibia Syndrome, and the lights are out. And it's over. Unstoppable Ultra successfully defends the new Women's Championship for the very first time. And it's amazing to see. Fannigan thought she could jump the shark here, and it got her off going to a good start. Women are taking whatever chances they can to get the jump on Unstoppable Ultra, but tonight it just wasn't good enough as Ultra improves to 176-1. And you know when you're up on the shoulders, GTS, that's all she wrote. Who will stop this woman? Who will stop this woman?
Mothers and sons, fathers and daughters.
Let's take you to GoldRush. Let's go through some of the results. We had the Black Flag retain the tag team championships. We had Animal Stone retain the middleweight championship in that triple threat. And of course, Jericho Cage defeating Chris Crane, defending the UPW television championship in a Falls Count Anywhere match. And then night 2, of course, we spoke about Tauro Andrews winning the world title. We also had Riley versus Unstoppable Ultra, and a big match, Showcase Invitational, get us kicked off, which was won by Koba. Mabuchi defeated 5 other men, including Stannis, to get a guaranteed match of his choice anytime he wants. And let's take you backstage and see how him and Flash are feeling.
That's a work of art. And that's how I got over losing the last title match I might ever get. Anyway, I failed to get the job done, but BK, you did it, kid. Big win last night. I hope you've been planning to get some precious medals. This is a big moment for you. Ooh, kid, tell me, what shot we going for?
Thank you, but sir, the only match I want is against Stannis, and he's missing. That's the only challenge I want. Maybe you can take my ticket and get the middleweight title match you deserve.
That's what one night of drinking does. Did you put him up to this?
I didn't, but it's better than him using it to get killed.
Yes.
No, not while I have a pulse. You jabronis need to start thinking critically. Y'all have entirely too much talent to be this stupid. You think chances like this just appear all the time? This is your career, Kimosabis. Flash will be fine. You still need to get to where I am. And you, Gandhi, you need to take this contract, transmutate it into some gold, okay?
What's good, bro? I show up a little late and I miss all the shits? Choices, my man. I was at Harris cleaning up. I'm Mr. Clean, man. You saw what I was doing on roulette. My bad. You know something I love more than scrap-one assholes. Pause. I was planning to go 1-on-3. Pause. You gotta share, because these hands need exercise. Ace Andrews thinks he can buy a spot, and we're gonna show him that yesterday's price is not today's price. Vincent Hood wants to be a star, so I'm gonna give him something that shines. Ooh, you sound big mad.
Donnie Iciano, DWI, makes his way to the ring for our second match of the evening. And his second match here on Monday night, he had a match back on episode 8 a couple weeks ago where he faced Stannis. And that did not go well for the walking hazard. He got the brakes beat off him. But tonight he has a better matchup, not that much better, but he takes on the winner of the Showcase Invitational.
And his opponent, from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the baby killer. This is Koba Mabuchi.
New music for the man who defeated 5 others last night and won the GoldRush Showcase Invitational. He came out the gate ready to go, but boy, did things come an abrupt halt when he was powerbombed on the apron, and then things got crazy as the sailman sent a message to Stannis. Stannis left, but Koba would not go down. He somehow rallied against Deadbolt Jones and then Alex Haas, and somehow a bloody mess, he captured that Showcase Invitational win. Again, he gets any match he wants. I don't know what he's going to do with it. He seems to want another run at Stannis, but Every time Koba goes face-to-face with Stannis, it ends with some bodily harm. We thank our broadcast partners here at Orion Broadcasting for bringing you Monday Might, episode 11, and sponsoring this match, Iciano versus Mabuchi. Oh, and a slap by Iciano. I don't know what caused that. Irish whip off the ropes. He ducks down. Back up, Koba off the ropes. Oh, my! Out of nowhere. Look at the speed, and it's over. Count to 100. My goodness. Look at the speed. I don't know what Iciano was thinking. Tokyo combustion. He crooks the knee, and Iciano was out before he hit the floor.
Oh my god. Okay, I don't want any problems.
You clearly do. You want to fight Stannis, and that's a problem.
Yes, very much so.
You're the protagonist now. Stay on your guard.
I am?
Training begins after the gunshot.
Wait, what?
Eric Tyler, to what do I owe this visit?
Look, Ace, I need you to be mindful of the guys around you.
Eric, I'm the face of this company, and I understand I have a role to play. But let's make one thing clear. My guys, main event guys. I hope you and I are on the same page about that.
They're in the main event tonight. I know you love being the champ. All I ask is that you be a good champion. All these people back here need you.
And I promise to be the greatest world heavyweight champion of all time. How does that sound?
I am going to take that positively. I hope that you're as big time as everyone says. And no strippers in the building.
What the hell are you looking at?
You came in here? What's your problem?
I bet you're pretty freaking happy I'm not champ anymore.
You've been a real bitch to everyone for 2 years.
Shut it, you little skank. Without me, you and these other little wenches running around here would be on a pole somewhere.
That almost hurt my feelings. But then I remembered that we all saw you get your ass put to sleep last night at GoldRush.
Shut up, ho. Everyone's a critic now.
Hi, Riley. Sorry about last night.
I'm sorry too, boo-boo.
Make sure that you subscribe to YouTube and stay up to date on all the latest and greatest UPW action. You can also follow us on Instagram and TikTok. But let's get caught up on what's happening next week. We'll see the middleweight champion of the world, the Animal Stone, will be in action as he issues an open challenge. And then we'll have RDJ explain his attack on Fox Van Hood at GoldRush. And then we'll have American Hustle challenge the Black Flag for the UPW Tag Team Championships of the World. That is sure to be a barn burner next week. But we still have our main event ahead of us. Let's get it kicked off.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is your main event of the evening. Making his way to the ring representing the Syndicate from San Antonio, Texas. Weighing in at 240 pounds, he is the Diamond Jewel. This is Vincent Van Hood.
Vince Van Hood makes his way down to the ring for the first time in 10 weeks. Remember last night he came through the crowd. As we take a look back at his last 3 matches, all tag team affairs with his brother Fox Van Hood. In fact, Vince hasn't had a singles one-on-one match in over 4 months. And tonight, he steps in the ring with one of the best. The one-of-one Solo Henry, former world champion, as Vince Van Hood bit off more than he could chew. Look, Vince Van Hood is great. Do I think that he's going to be a great superstar one day? I definitely do. Do I think today's that day? Maybe it is. But there's a whole different echelon. And that echelon begins with the one-of-one Solo Henry.
And his opponent from Harlem, New York. Weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the one-of-one. This is Solo Henry.
the only man to win a World Series and also win a World Heavyweight Championship. The greatest two-star athlete in pro wrestling history makes his way to the ring to finally get his shot at Ace Andrews one-on-one for the World Heavyweight Championship. And just personally, I'm rooting for him. Ace Andrews and the Syndicate are a menace, and there couldn't be a better person to liberate UPW than a one-on-one Solo Henry. And folks, this main event is brought to you by Every Other Automotive Partners. When you're looking for your next vehicle, make sure that you go to an Every Other dealership. Big stakes on the line. The bell rings and we are off as they lock up center of the ring.
Wrist control by Henry. She tries to, and he does get the back of Van Hood. Van Hood with a reversal, takes the arm behind Henry. And Henry with a big reversal. He follows up on it, and a big backdrop right onto that arm. And Elizabeth Torrey, a little shocked how this one started. Van Hood fighting back elbow to the gut. And he rakes the eyes. Rakes him again. Combo. And that's what you got to be on the lookout for with Van Hood. Look, and Torrey throws a chair into the ring. A reversal by Henry T-bone suplex. He's trying to end this one early. Up on the shoulders. Alcoholics Anonymous. The AA into the cover. And Elizabeth Torrey is up on the apron. Breaking the count. And Henry and Torrey are going back and forth. He didn't like that interference. So he turns around and a big clothesline by Van Hood. Can Van Hood keep this going? We come back on Monday Night.
Hey, it's Riley from Every Other Dealership. We're having our big tent, balloon, free money, sticker price, tag on the mirror, spin the wheel sale, and you're not going to want to miss this. We have small cars, big cars, broken down cars, SUVs, trucks, more trucks, even more trucks.
We even got one of these things. So come on down to the big tent, balloons, sticker price, free money, tag on the mirror, spin the wheel sale at Every Other Dealership.
Risk, according to Webster, is the chance of injury, damage, loss, the failure of your expectation.
The biggest risk you can take is not taking any risk.
Almost any accomplishment in the history of the world has come at the hands of people who've taken risk. People who are willing to push the envelope. People who are willing to explore the unknown.
Somebody says, yeah, but I'm looking for safety and security. Fine, then huddle in a corner. We'll cover you with a sheet, bring you 3 meals a day. And we'll protect you, feed you, look after you, care for you. We won't let anything happen to you. And you'll probably live to be 100. The guy said, well, yeah, I'd live to be 100. But what a way to live. Right. What a way to live.
Welcome back. That's our final commercial break of the evening. We'll stay with this one to the finish. Here's what happened during the commercial break. As Van Hood had Henry hung up in the ropes. And this is a more aggressive Vince Van Hood than we've seen in the past. A big tiger suplex. Look at that. Ref taking a while to get over there. 1, 2. And Henry just kicks out. Look at that. As he rattles the spine and ribs of Solo Henry. And he rakes the eyes again. Remember, Solo Henry broke those ribs 4 months ago. Broke about 4 ribs when Chris Crane assaulted him in the locker room. And a big DET plans Van Hood. And he is going to the top rope. Oh my. Can he do it? He drops the elbow. A big elbow from the top rope. And now, look at this. He's distracted again by Torrey. He better turn around. He saw what happened last time. But she's really talking to him, talking crazy. Oh, Van Hood gets him. Let Van go. And now Van Hood goes to the top rope. Are we going to see the Van Hood family moonsault? What is that? That's some type of variant into the cover. And Solo Henry just kicks out. And the ref's seen enough. The ref is tossing Elizabeth Torrey out. And it's about damn time. Van Hood cannot believe that he didn't put Henry away with that diamond variant. He doesn't hit the moonsault super kick, he ducks. Henry up on his shoulders. AA, the Alcoholics Anonymous, and both men are down. Almost a distraction. The ref is back to throwing Elizabeth Torrey out. She is leaving the building, thank God, as we take another look at this. Top rope elbow. And the distraction leads to the Van Gogh. He needs to go for the pin. Why? He's not. He's looking for that complete game. The complete game submission is locked in on Vince Van Hood. Will he tap out? What is this? Christian Crane just hopped the barricade. He is on the apron. Oh my goodness. Henry knocks Crane off the apron. He's going to turn around. Super kick. So it goes from the complete game possible tap out to a super kick, and now Van Hood's on the top rope. Can't end like this. Diamond variant moonsault. No! Solo Henry kicks out. And Vince Van Hood is irate. He cannot believe it. As we take another look, as Crane with the interference, as soon as Elizabeth Torrey gets sent to the back. Sorry, here comes Jericho Cage. Cage to the ring as he pulls Crane off the apron. Back in the ring, Irish whip. As Crane and Cage continue to fight on the outside. Reversal by Henry. Big right hand by Henry into the corner as he starts raining down the fist on the Diamond Jewel Vincent Van Hood. Down goes Van Hood. And now Henry is stomping the living daylights out of Vince Van Hood, and he's talking to him. As Cage continues to throw rights and lefts and feet of both varieties at Chris Crane. Henry continues the battle back reversal, big power slam. Snap power slam by Henry as refs are coming out to try to separate Crane and Cage as it's gotten ugly on the stage. Vince Van Hood is struggling to get back to his feet, and he better watch out. Knee to the gut. And I know what this looks like. About to be the breakdown. The breakdown by Solo Henry. And once it hit it, it's over. Oh my. Somehow, some way, the one-of-one proves why he's truly special. He takes on the odds, and he defeats Vince Van Hood right here on Monday night. And I just got word from Eric Tyler that next week in our main event will be Solo Henry, Ace Andrews for the United Heavyweight Championship, and interference will be outlawed.
What is this? No, super kick. Ace Andrews out of nowhere. And this is how he moves. It's a slithering snake. And now he's got him up in the air looking for that perfect illusion. God damn it. He is no good. He's slowed down. Ace Andrews gets one up on his opponent for next week. Next week, Henry Andrews for the Heavyweight Championship of the world. Who will be the king of UPW? We'll find out next week. Folks, make sure you tune in. Thank you for joining us tonight. It's been real.